Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. I've been wanting to film so bad. I've had kind of a tough week last week. I had all my video ideas laid out. I had all these plans laid out. And if you can hear it from my voice, I ended up getting really sick with like a cold/flu. I had, Mimi's barking out the window right now, but of course, it starts with the sore throat, and then it ends up with me. Stop.
An eternity later.
Anyways, ended up with me ending up losing my voice, and now my voice is trying to come back, and I don't feel as achy anymore, but I still feel like those cold symptoms when you wake up in the morning and you just have a heck of phlegm in your throat, heck of nasty, I know, but it is what it is. Anyway, I've been wanting to film this video for you guys. It's been long overdue, I feel like. All I've been wanting to do is film because it's something that's really fun and it makes me like really happy now. And I'm going to talk to you today about my first trimester. So I'm currently in my second trimester right now. And I was kind of thinking about, like, what am I going to talk about, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, let me just talk about my experience with my first trimester. I'm sure everybody's is different. People do experience a lot of the same symptoms. And I will, go over that and everything. But I will go ahead and talk about kind of my journey through my first trimester, what I was doing, everything like that, like how I was taking care of myself, everything like that. So I'll go ahead and start off. I found out that I was pregnant in was it early or late? Was it October? It was like late September. I found out that I was pregnant. And it was a huge shock to me. I remember I was at Forever 21 buying all these cute summer clothes. I was like, yes, I'm gonna have a good workout plan. I'm gonna be skinny. I'm gonna be on vacation during summer, like all this stuff. I was super excited. All the clothes I was buying from Forever 21 was for $1, like super cheap, super pumped. I remember having this thought because I had missed my period for about a week now, and by then my periods were very on time. It was very updated with like the new moon cycle. I knew when it was coming, and it was late. And I remember being in the fitting room trying on all these clothes in the mirror and having this one slight thought, this little voice in my head that said, watch me be trying on all these clothes and me end up being pregnant. And that's exactly what happened. I went and took a test like the next day at home. And I remember like thinking like, let me just get out the way. Like, let me just do it. I'm sure it's nothing, like blah, blah. And I remember like looking at the thing after 3 minutes, and it was quick. I don't even think it was like within 3 minutes that I looked at it. And it had the double line, like positive. It was a Dollar Tree test, and those are real. Those are very legit. They're very truthful, if that's what you want to call it. And I remember being like, what the insert the bad F word right there, like through the whole house. And I remember my husband was like, what's going on? He didn't even know I was taking a test. And I was like, and so we ended up just like talking about it and things like that. And of course he was like super shocked too. He didn't even know I was taking the test, and I just wanted to do it. And so that's how I found out that I got pregnant. I was shocked but excited and scared at the same time. And throughout like the whole first trimester, it was really hard not telling anybody. I literally just wanted to tell everybody, and anybody wanted to tell my parents, my family, and my friends. And we ended up deciding together that we were gonna wait, and we were going to wait, until after 12 weeks to share the news. And so I'll go ahead and just talk about like everything that was going on for me during that time. So during that time, I remember, we'll go ahead and start with this. I remember my boobs getting bigger, and they hurt. They hurt so bad when they were growing, because during the first trimester, your boobs are going to get bigger. They're going to hurt. They're going to be sore. It's kind of like period symptoms, like when you're on your period, but times it by 10, at least that's what it felt like for me. Even just laying on my stomach or moving to the left or the right side when I was in bed, my boobs hurt so bad. Like they really, really did. And it's just because they're growing, it's natural. I actually don't know how much, I know this is probably TMI, but I don't know how much my boobs have grown since then. I started off with a 36, was it 36C? 34C. I started off as a 34C. I don't know what I am now. I feel like I still need to go to Victoria's Secret and have them size me and get resized. And I haven't bought any new maternity clothes yet. I have no excuses. I need to be buying maternity clothes. I think by the end of your first trimester, you should be buying your first set of new maternity clothes, maternity jeans, and your bras, you know, when your boobs do get bigger and things like that. I just haven't done anything, and so it hurts just to even just wear my regular size bras right now. My cousin, bless her, she did give me her old maternity jeans and they fit me like a glove. I love how they fit. They're still really, really cute. They're like skinny jeans, and it was really happy. It made me really happy, and it felt so much more comfortable to wear maternity jeans. And so that's what, that's the state that I am. Hopefully I can do a maternity haul for you guys soon. Hopefully I'll get a few new pieces soon, and I could do a haul and have some cute clothes for that. So yeah, by the way, if this video is all over the place, I am so sorry. I didn't write any notes, but I'm still not feeling well, and I just wanted to come sit down and like be on camera and like be here for you guys and just share what it was for me. During your first trimester, there is a lot of sickness. Everybody talks about morning sickness. I had morning sickness all the time. It wasn't just in the morning. I had morning sickness all the time. I had it in the morning. I had it in the afternoon. I had it especially at nighttime. I remember waking up at like midnight as well. I had to puke, and I feel like I actually didn't throw up that many times as compared to other people from what I've heard in the first trimester. So first trimester is about 12 weeks. I feel like I threw up about 6 times total, but however, I was nauseous all the time. I was nauseous almost every single day. And so, you know, I really wanted to take some Dramamine or something. I hadn't really done too much research. I didn't know that there was little candies that you can buy and that you can take during your first trimester for nausea and morning sickness. You can purchase them at the GNC store, or you can buy them on Amazon. You can just Google them, morning sickness candies, morning sickness tablets, and you'll be good to go. I wish I had found that out. I didn't find that out until it was like the start of my second trimester, and I didn't need them anymore. So that's what happened with that. I was also prone to a lot of headaches. There were times that I'm also just naturally prone to a lot of headaches. And so during then, I would always love taking Advil, but during your pregnancy, you can't take Advil. So I would just have to be drinking a lot of water. Speaking about that, you are supposed to be drinking like triple your intake. You're supposed to be always hydrated, always hydrated. And this was something that was a little bit tough for me. I would definitely recommend taking water with you wherever you go, getting a cute little thermos, cute little like hydro flask, whatever you need to get. Take that water with you. Always be drinking water. And since you're always going to be drinking water, you will always have to pee. This was the most annoying part for me. I had to get up to go to the bathroom at least every 10 minutes. I swear to you. I still have to go at least every 10 minutes. And I feel like I always am up and have something to do, because it's like, go to the bathroom, do this, do that, just before I have to go to bed or anything like that. But you will have to pee a lot more, and that's just the gist of that. One other thing during the first trimester is you will be tired a lot, and that's normal. I figured out that that's normal. It's okay to take naps. It's okay to be tired a lot, because This is the trimester where your body's working very, very hard to start growing a human. It's being developed, all kinds of stuff like that. And during the first trimester, I felt like I wasn't really taking care of myself as best as I could have or should have been. I was working 2 jobs at the time. I was working 2 part-time jobs, which together they equaled about 40 hours a week. I guess a full-time job. But it was, what ended up happening was, because of the schedule, I was booked from October to mid-December the whole time between my two jobs with no days off. I literally worked every single day for my first trimester with not a single day off, and I was exhausted. I was tired. I was sad. I just wanted to sleep all the time. I wanted to nap. I wanted to just lay on the couch. And I also, had hormones. Like, your hormones are going and you want to cry. You cry over stupid things that aren't normally cried over. And I think, I had taken 2 jobs because it was leading up to holiday time. I wanted a little bit of extra spending money for Christmas gifts and, to get my hair done once in a while, just things like that. Looking back on it, was it worth it? No. I think looking back, it was actually a lesson learned for me. I wouldn't put any amount of money or any job in front of my health ever again. There was a time when I had to go get prenatal testing done. When you go get prenatal testing, you go when you get like a shot in your arm, they draw blood so that you can have, I believe it's a testing to see your personal statistics for like Down syndrome and scoliosis and things like that. And I had scheduled a full day for myself. I was gonna go in. I went in at like 6:30 a.m. to go get prenatal testing. I went in on an empty stomach. I barely ate anything. I barely drank any water. And then I was going to drive 45 minutes to one job and then drive back to another job and then work the rest of the day. When I had got there, I ended up almost passing out. I had the needle in my arm, and I'm very, very good with pain. I'm very good with needles. It's easy for me. And when the needle was in my arm, I kind of was like looking at this mural that was on the wall, and I was just like dozing off. I felt myself losing breath. I felt myself losing my sight. I was just going out of it. And by the time I told Lily, I was like, I don't think I feel so well. I was literally like just exiting out of the universe. And she was like, oh my gosh. So she took the needle out and walked me over, and I really had to recover. And she was like an angel. She gave me a really nice talk, like, you really need to be taking care of yourself. Like, you need to be eating more for 2. You need to, be drinking more water and blah, blah, blah. Like, you should really just call out of work today. I was working so much that I didn't even have the time to go grocery shopping, to have food in my house. It was just bad. And so I think, like, looking back at it, I would definitely just put myself first and, I would just put myself first. I would put me and my child first. Money isn't everything. So that's the story with that. And so for my first trimester, it was a little bit rocky for me, but I learned, and it was a lesson learned. And I feel like, you could be doing more research. I am very happy in my second trimester now. I'll go ahead and be doing an updated video. I don't have a belly shot for my first trimester. I'm so sorry. Like, really wasn't growing at all. I'm gonna be 19 weeks tomorrow, which in the second trimester, I'm like barely showing now. And I'll definitely be doing an updated second trimester video for you guys with a belly shot, with all of that stuff. And second trimester is a lot more fun. I'll go ahead and have to say that. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a lot of me rambling. It was a lot of me being all over the place, but I just wanted to share my experience. If you guys have anything you want to share about your first trimester, please let me know. I would love to take any advice, any tips and tricks. Please like, share and comment and subscribe if you have not subscribed and you do enjoy these videos. I would love to have you guys a part of the community. And yeah. All right. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.